So hello, today in math, we're going to actually expand our dividing lesson by now, as you can see, dividing with decimals. So I'd like for you to go ahead and write down the title and our problem that we're going to solve. And then we're going to go ahead and write out our long division problem. Okay, so it says 7 and 32 hundredths divided by 4. So the 7 and 32 hundredths is being divided by 4. When dividing with decimals, we look at our divisor. And if our divisor has any decimals in it, we need to move those decimals. We don't have any decimals here, so we're actually ready to do our division problem. We look at our dividend. There's a decimal. All we do is we carry that decimal place straight up. And now we're going to solve the division problem like we would without decimals. How many times does 4 go into 7? 1 time. So we put the 1 above the 7. 1 times 4 is 4. Subtract. Bring down one number. How many times does 4 go into 33? Well, let's see. 4 times 8 is 32. So that's pretty close. So we'll put the 8 right above the 3. 8 times 4 is 32. Subtract. Bring down our last number. And now we have 4 into 12. 4 into 12 goes evenly 3 times. 4 times 3 is 12. We have a 0 remainder. We have no other numbers to bring down. So our final answer is 1 and 83 hundredths. All right, so let's try another one. Once again, no decimal here in our divisor. We have a decimal here in our dividend, so we're just going to carry it straight up. And we don't have to deal with the decimal again. All right, let's divide like normal. How many times does 4 go into 7? 1 time. 1 times 4 is 4. Subtract. Bring down one number, which is 6. How many times does 4 go into 36? It once again goes evenly 9 times. So we're going to put the 9 straight up here. 9 times 4 is 36. Our answer is 1 and 9/10. Now, if you notice, it's very important to make sure that we are writing directly over the numbers in our dividend so that we know if our 9 should go in front of the decimal or behind. All right, let's try a little bit longer problem this time. All right, so I had some room here. I'm going to put my problem on the same page. Once again, all right, look, no decimal to move. Here's our decimal. So remember, what do? We carry it straight up. All right, 12 into 4. 12 does not go into 4, but since I have a decimal, instead of putting an X here, I'm going to go ahead and say it doesn't go into 4. We'll see 0 times. So now we're going to look at how many times does 12 go into the number 43. Well, 12, if I look at my multiplication chart, goes into 43 3 times. 12 times 3 is 36. 3 minus 6 we cannot do, so we must borrow. 13 minus 6 is 7, and we bring down one number. 12 into 77. Well, if we look again at our multiplication chart, 12 can go into 77. It looks like 6 times without going over, because 6 times 12 is 72. So we'll subtract 7 minus 2 is 5, and we'll bring down one number. All right, so we look at 12 into 54. It looks like 12 5 times would be 60. That's too big. So we're going to have to do 4 times. 4 times 12 is 48. And let's subtract. 4 minus 8. Can't do that. So we have to borrow. 14 minus 8. That would be 6. And, there's no more numbers to bring down. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a 0. We can add as many zeros as we would like, but let's just add 1 0. The 0 doesn't change the value of our dividend. So let's bring down a 0. How many times does 12 go into 60? If you look at your multiplication chart, 12 goes into 60 exactly 5 times. 5 times 12 is 60. Now I've ended with a 0. So it helped adding a 0 here and bringing it down because we were able to solve our problem evenly. All right, so we're going to stop there. Tomorrow's lesson will actually add decimals to our divisor here, and we'll learn how to take care of that tomorrow. If you want to start on your homework assignment while you wait for everybody else to finish up the video, here is your homework assignment. It is page 92. All right, so here's our assignment. We're going to do problems 2 through 26 even. However, I want you to skip problem number 10. Okay? All right, go ahead and work on your assignment until everyone has finished watching the video.